Hello, I'm Mr. Min, and today I'm bringing you a completely self-indulgent pastel build that I treated myself with for my birthday. By self-indulgent, I mean that the build probably appeals to no one else but me, because she's mostly pink, all pastels, the style is inconsistent room to room, and I love her. I love her. You'll see later in the video the interior, and you can decide whether or not it's gaudy or it's kind of cute. Maybe it's camp. It's camp. Oh my god. But this is my first video, so I'm very, very nervous. Don't mind the background. I don't have a perfect setup, but I really want to share Sims build videos with you. So just pardon our dust. We're getting through this together. As you can see now, we're working on the exterior. I went for a Victorian style of building just because I really like how Victorian buildings look. Because they look like doll houses to me, and I really think that's so cute. But it is a little weird how I decided to make the exterior yellow instead of pastel pink, because pastel pink is like my whole thing. But I was still like, no, yellow with pink accents. So past me's got issues, but that's okay. That's okay. We accept ourselves for what we are. And I have issues, but I put a ton of vines and greenery on the sides. Everything's beautiful. I use those Stranger Things spandrels and columns, because even those Stranger Things, oh my god, Strangerville, I have never actually played it, but I bought it for the build. I bought it for the build items. I am guilty of that. I am guilty. I will take that. I'm guilty of that. I guess another note while the exterior is finishing up, because I think the exterior's like the most boring part of a build video. That's just me. But also because it's a self-indulgent birthday build, I had to make myself completely self-indulgent pastels, rainbow cardigan, obnoxious makeup. My earrings are tiny funfetti cakes that I made myself. Not to brag. I'm bragging. Ew. Anyways, we're finally onto the interior, which is my favorite part. I have two living rooms in this build, which is kind of weird to me, but one's formal, one's a formal living room, and the other one's a casual living room for watching TV, and the other one is for bringing in guests to try to impress them and serve them tea or something. I don't know. As you can see, I'm layering rugs here because I think it's a really cute look, even though maybe it's not the most realistic, because I don't think people buy 3 rugs just to stack them on top of one another, but maybe they should because it looks cute. I also used my favorite painting from Cottage Living of the little bunnies having kind of a tea party. I surprisingly didn't use a lot of the pastel pop kit in this room, because the rest of the build is mostly the pastel pop kit, because I love it. It's so pretty. That has me by the chokehold. The pastel pop kit. I love her. And I know people hate kits. I know people hate kits. Can we make an exception for the pastel pop kit? I think she deserves it. I think that makes me a kit apologist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sims controversial opinion. I'm okay with kits occasionally. Hot off the presses, Mr. Mint is a kit apologist. Cancel them! Cancel them! I'm kidding. Right now, I'm cluttering everything, putting the little bunny, couple plants on top of the fireplace. Not sure if that's a fire hazard or not, but it's The Sims, so it's fine. Wait, oh my god. I put so many rugs in front of that fireplace. Oh no, that's not good. Oh well, I also put a tea set out there so you can enjoy tea with your friends. Seem classy and impressive. I also put shoes at the front. You need shoes. Gotta go places. I'm so great at conversation. Isn't this a great speed build discussion? The background keeps getting darker. Try to ignore it. I'm really sorry. It gets so dark so early now. It's only 3 p.m. right now. That's crazy, but I miss the sun. Now we're on to decorating the dining room, which I love the large circular table from Laundry Day, but I never know how to make it look good. So it I don't know if it fits this room, but I made her fit because I love that table. Underneath the table, you can see I used that egg rug from high school years because I think it's so cute. Now the whole dining room is breakfast themed, especially with the paintings on the wall from Dine Out of the pancakes and the eggs. They're so cute. And I put a frame around them using Twisted Mexie's tool mod, which is a lovely mod. That person is incredible. To go along with the breakfast theme, I also put an orange tree in the corner. Maybe you could grab fresh oranges, make some fresh orange juice with your breakfast on your egg rug with your egg paintings. It's great. I love it. You can also see that I jumped back to the formal living room to clutter up the wall because I felt it was kind of empty. Maybe it's too much. I'm not sure. Oh well. After messing around in the formal living room, I go back to the dining room and I change the every other couple of chairs to be yellow instead of all pink because I thought it was cuter. It brought in the yellow of the yolk. Oh my god. And then I start to work on a laundry room because my dream house would have to have a laundry room. I lived in an apartment for a while that didn't have one for college, and it was a nightmare every time. So if this is a self-indulgent birthday build and it's a dream house, then it gets a laundry room. And the laundry machines get to be fun colors too, because it's The Sims. Now we're moving on to the kitchen, which I think this kitchen has a really weird layout, but I didn't really know how to do it. And also, I don't think we have any good pastel pink cabinets, so I had to use yellow. Like the outside of the house, it's once again yellow with pink accents, which it should be the other way around. I'm committing atrocities, but I also use those decals to make little fridge magnets, especially Yama-chan. This is a Yama-chan stan account. Yama-chan on the fridge for today. I swear to God that on the fridge for today thing is a TikTok. I will never find it again, but I swear it's out there somewhere. Personally, I'm at the point where I keep referencing TikToks in everyday life. And you know how awkward it is to explain to your D&D group what serving cunt means because none of them knew what it meant and they thought I was calling one of the characters a cunt. But no, she's just serving cunt. I don't know how careful I have to be with censorship on YouTube, but I will censor that. Back to the actual build, I made a bit of a cupboard that you can't really see in game, but I still cluttered it because it's for me. That's this whole build. The theme of this whole build is I don't care if it's functional. It's for me. It's not for the Sims. They get to deal with fire hazards of multiple rugs in front of the fireplace. I get to enjoy the build and they get to suffer. It's fine. Speaking of clutter, we're also cluttering all of the kitchen counters because there has to be a little bit of reality in this build. Who has clean kitchen counters? No one. I don't even know if I left a functional counter for the Sims. Once again, they get to suffer and starve. Uh-oh, only quick meals for you until you get upset. Boo-hoo, cry about it, Sims. I feel like this speed build is making me sound like I don't care about my Sims' well-beings. And I don't. I don't. Actually, it's a little sneak peek for later in the video, but there is a bit of a torture room, not for Sims, for something special that's later. You'll see it later. All right, the kitchen is done, and now we're on to the second living room. I still feel weird about having two living rooms in this house, but it's okay. This one's the casual living room, which has a lot more of a modern style than the other one, but still similar color palettes. The whole build is pastel, so the color palettes are kind of the same the whole way throughout. The formal living room was a lot of mints and pastel pink, and this one I implemented some more oranges in it. This living room is also filled to the brim with the pastel pop kit. Once again, thank you, Plumbella. You have given us a treasure trove. the only kit that deserves rights, let's be honest here. While I'm putting plants in this corner, you might notice that I grabbed some custom paintings off the gallery. It's a way that you can get really cute CC looking paintings without it actually being custom content. These were from Coco Sims 2205. I had some Hello Kitty ones from them and also some Care Bears. I didn't end up using them in the end because it made it so my build was custom content even when I had custom content turned off. So I didn't end up using it in the end, but they are super adorable and I would recommend their account for cute paintings. I think that's kind of a common problem where if you have too many like personalized paintings where your sim takes a photo of it, or if you have like pictures that your sims take, sometimes it'll categorize your build as custom content even when there's no custom content in it. So that sucks, but oh well, we gotta live with it. We're about halfway through this video, and my background keeps getting progressively darker. But I'm curious now. We're halfway through. Get some water, get a snack. I'm probably gonna make myself dinner soon. But I'm curious. Leave a comment below what your personal style is, because obviously mine is a lot more pastel oriented. I don't know. I just like mostly pastels, but I love people's personal style. Whether it's decor or fashion wise, I would really love to know. But go get yourself a snack and some water. And oh, also thank you so much for sticking this far into the video. Halfway point. Maybe you get a sticker. You get a prize for making it halfway. Woo. I just made myself some Trader Joe's microwavable bao, which I hope it's okay. But we're now working on the office, which of course is also pink. Who would have guessed? I struggled so much in this office to pick a wallpaper and a rug, so I switch it up quite a few times. Sorry, I'm very indecisive. But I also added some of the new clutter from the Everyday Clutter Kit, like those little glasses. I'm wearing contacts now, but imagine having my glasses and a pencil case and some makeup right on the desk. It's perfect. And I also made another closet that is kind of hard to see when you're actually a sim in live mode, but whatever. You know, it's always good to have extra storage, and this maybe the sim who lives here likes to have a non-functioning house with tons of storage that they can't even use. That's a reasonable sim in my book. That Trader Joe's bao is actually really good. Influencer moment. Oh my god. You know that section of the grocery store where they just have single meals, you know, meant for one person, for the sad people that can't cook? That's me. I live in that section, and Trader Joe's has a good selection for sad people like me who can't cook. So thank you, Trader Joe's. Oh look, we're working on the bathroom now. Sorry, the bathroom's quite boring. It's just a bathroom, but it's pink at least. Here's a quick shout out to every other Sims YouTuber that makes speed builds. It is very hard to try to talk for 20 minutes. I don't have much entertaining things to say or much to contribute. But somehow they do it. I love Sims YouTubers. I love the Sims community. Shout out Simmers. If you play The Sims, I fuck with you. Hell yeah, bro. All right, now we're finishing up some final touches on the upper hallway. I was going to leave it empty, but it needed to be decorated too, so it gets a bookshelf, a rug, you know the works. But then we get to move on to one of my favorite rooms in the house, because any dream home needs an entire crafting room. A whole room dedicated to any art skill building thing I could find. I've got stuff for knitting. I've got stuff for sculpting. I don't have a woodworking table. No woodworking, but I got painting. I got digital art. Whatever your sim wants, it's in this crafting room. Also, it's messy like a crafting room should be. Man, I was talking about that crafting room while we were still decorating the hallway. Whoopsies. Here's the actual crafting room now that you can see it. I think it's fun. I like making art. Like, I made these earrings. I do digital art rarely. I sculpt. I should sculpt more. I should make more art in general. I've tried sewing a little bit. Sewing is hard. If this is a dream home, which it is a self-indulgent pastel birthday dream home, it has its own craft room for all the arts and little crafts. It also has a ladder to an attic, which I was going to put. I was going to put a little torture area up there, but it wasn't big enough. So I moved it. You'll see that soon. But it ended up being storage later that I hid a couple gnomes in because I really love hiding gnomes in my builds. I do hide gnomes in quite a few of my builds. Most notably, I think the gnome strip club was a good one. But sometimes they're just like in the windowsill or just chilling. But there's usually a gnome hidden. Not always, but usually. It's like an Easter egg. Okay, yeah. You know how I mentioned a possible torture lab earlier? Here it is. So, I hate Baby Yoda. Oh my god, there's a possum outside. Wait. This is actually such a good thing. So, I totally don't feed the wildlife. I totally don't. But there's a possum that lives around here that I nicknamed Chuck Esme after the Twilight baby. And I thought she got hurt because I saw a possum in the road, but she's here. This is so happy. Okay, well, back to the torture room and back to what I was saying. I hate Baby Yoda. I don't care. It is an irrational hatred. I hate Baby Yoda. And if it is my birthday build, then I need a Baby Yoda torture room because that little guy needs to go. You can see I stuck him on the table. There aren't suspicious stains on the floor. There's also a Baby Yoda in a tube, and there's scratches on the walls and the door from him trying to escape and being unsuccessful because he will never escape. Just like I will never escape Disney's greed and the fact that they have sold Baby Yoda out. The poor man just wanted to live. And now Disney's whoring him out. I'm sorry.
Peter, don't turn me into marketable plushies.
I am so sorry for that jump scare. I just had to. But yeah, basically Disney's whoring him out and I feel bad. Poor little Grogu. Also, we have history. I won't detail it, but Baby Yoda, he deserves that torture room. Now we're on to the bedroom, which is, you guessed it, it's pink. Oh my god. You're a winner. You're really good at this whole guessing game thing. Here, have another sticker. But yeah, I put a makeup vanity in the corner because I like makeup. I think makeup is fun. I also have a full-length mirror because those are always nice. And then I changed the wallpaper again because I am indecisive. And then I think I changed the plant in the corner a couple times because I am indecisive. But yeah, cute little rug, plants, purses, everything you need for a little makeup corner. I don't have much build-wise to comment on, so I guess I'll just talk about makeup. I have a ton of acne, and I cover it slightly with makeup sometimes, but I mostly just do it so you can see that I look better, because I like wearing colorful eyeshadow, even though I don't do it too often. But yeah, makeup is about self-expression and having fun, so this is a makeup support count. I don't know. I'm also making this bed a canopy bed because I think they're really pretty. And it took me a little bit of finagling, had to delete some walls. I got some of those poles, I think, from the toddler stuff pack. Don't quote me on that. Then I added a mushroom near the mirror so you can sit in front of the mirror on a mushroom, which is sick. Sickening vibes. Oh my god. I am cringe, but I am free. Gotta leave a lasting digital footprint, am I right? Yeah. While past speed build me is cluttering that bookshelf, I think I'm gonna go make myself some tea. All right, I got my tea. It's black tea. Right now I'm building this cute little reading nook, which I stuck fairy lights on the spandrels. I had to have the spandrels so the outside Could have a trim. I don't know. Sims logic. But I also use the same kind of mint and pink theme. I think it's kind of interesting. This reading nook is once again a different style than the rest of the bedroom. This one is more pastel pop kit, modern, fun, and the rest of the room has a bit more of a vintage touch, just like the formal living room had. It is so hard to make commentary on these videos. Oh my goodness. I think next video I do, it'll be more of a build along than a speed build with commentary over it. But next time I do a speed build, let me know if you have any topics that you'd like me to discuss, because I guess I could talk about random things I'm interested in for 20 minutes and force you to listen along with me because you're here for the build and I get to chatter to you. I am absolutely not qualified in any topics, except I guess I almost have a degree in biology, but I doubt anyone wants to hear me talk about biology for 20 minutes over a Sims video. Oh my god, y'all want to learn about the neurons? Because I just spent 5 years of my life learning about neurons. Oh my goodness. Still no possum outside. Chuck Esme, she's on a break. I scared her off. That's a shame. Oh, I got more teeth. We're in the home stretch of this video. We're getting towards the end. So if you're still here, congrats. Here's another sticker for sticking around so long. Get it? Ha. Ha. At this point in the video, I'm working on a walk-in closet because I've always wanted a walk-in closet. I would fill it with a bunch of Lolita dresses, more pastel cardigans. This is the only really cute cardigan I own, and I need more. This was from Unique Vintage, actually. Oh, and now we are working on the attic, which I did hide gnomes in. I hid a couple, maybe 5 or so. I don't know. I just need to hide gnomes. I think it's like a compulsion within me that if I see an empty space in a Sims build, I just put a gnome there. A lot of those boxes are actually the Eco Lifestyle sticker boxes. They're so cute. With my Sims builds recently, I've been trying to branch out and use items that I haven't used too much. But for this build, I didn't. I used all items I loved, and that Eco Lifestyle sticker box is something that I love, so I put her in there a ton. Also, I use she, her pronouns for absolutely every inanimate object. Hope you don't mind that. She, her pronouns for everyone except me. I guess that's a topic I could talk about during a speed build, is just gender identity and how it differs from gender presentation. Like, I identify as non-binary, but I present very femininely. If that's a topic that interests anyone, I could always talk about that, because I have a lot to say about gender. That could be a 20-minute talk about over a speed build, because I'm running low on things to talk about. But now we're finally moving on to the landscaping, which means I get to talk less because we're almost done. And it sounds like I'm excited for this video to be over, but no, I'm actually very happy. This was fun. Great to meet you all. The landscaping is mostly just packs of wildflowers all together. I definitely... Twisted Mexie's organized debug saved my life for landscaping and is holding together this build practically. But I added a nice tree. It's not a weeping willow tree, but it's got the little tendrils that fall down with a cute little pond next to it. And the backyard has space. Personally, I'm terrified of bugs, and so I would not use this fictional Sims backyard, especially because there's flowers everywhere, which means there are bees everywhere. So I wouldn't use this backyard, but you know, maybe Sims need open fresh air. They're free range Sims here. On the Mr. Mint channel, our Sims are free range. Don't worry, they're also grass fed. But I also put a grill back there. Not that I'd ever use it. I do not know how to grill. That's for other people to grill for me, because birthday self-indulgent dream house means I don't get to cook. I kind of sped past it, but I also built one of those swinging benches. I love those things. And I don't think it's, well, of course it doesn't swing in The Sims, but I don't even know if your Sims can sit on it. It's for looks. This whole this whole house is for looks. That's the point. We made it, folks. We're at the end of the video. I'm just doing some finishing touches on this build, and then I guess I have a couple screenshots of what the build looks like in game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was really fun to share this build with you, and I hope I can do it again. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye! I never left. Here's the spooky Yoda thing. He deserves it. Bye.